This nigga better be worth my time. Look, I'm gonna send it to y'all too. I don't want to send it to the group chat because Tyreek might, Tyreek might go look at my plays. You know, add them to his playbook. You know, because I'm like that and shit.
That was Jones and his flag, boy. Don't talk about that.
Nah, Jones did do that jet though. Jones
Nah,
went.
that was Jones and you to do.
That nigga Jones used to watch my stream. Yes, Brownlee.
Who all on it? Who all on it? Who all on it? Me and Kumar be like, me and Brown be on, but that shit be like 4 people. That nigga be like, nah, what are y'all other niggas on that shit? It be goddamn Jones,
Man, Tyreek, anybody worry about you beating? Anybody worry about you beating Brownlee? Nigga, I'm playing you right now. Nigga, what the fuck is you talking about? You getting Missouri? Hey, hold on. You said what, B. Lee?
We'll play later on, nigga. I be at the house. Nigga, what time though? By goddamn 7 o'clock. Nigga, I know you, nigga, it's weekend, nigga. They ain't got nothing to do.
Look, he talking. Look, he talking big cash on this song. What you gonna do? Run with Georgia on the I formation all game, left and right. That's all that nigga talking big cash right now.
Alright, we gonna see.
Tyreek, you don't stream your games? That's crazy.
Why he been afraid of it? He don't want to lose on his own shit.
Okay.
Nigga, I went back on yours, nigga, and on your YouTube, nigga, I was looking at it. Well, I was laughing like hell, but look, you was Brown and that nigga.
Man, I was still stomping that nigga though too. Stay stomping. Look, it ain't. I guarantee if that he stomped me on one of them things, it ain't on YouTube.
Welcome everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football.
I know which one you talking about.
Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove it. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Missouri Tigers, taking on another SEC rival.
Hey, I sent y'all that link, man.
For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth.
Let me hit y'all back. I'm about to lock in on this nigga.
Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
Yeah. What up? Where the fuck? That's what I need. Where the fuck my vape at, nigga? Oh, even better.
Missouri about
you got your homeboy playing for you? Got his homies playing for him.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. Maybe if he could have
avoided
just one or two more guys, it would have been a big...
Hold on. Gotta do my defense. Put that shit on charge, my boy. That shit done died on me. Damn, they took all my nigga shit off? Fuck! What is this? Damn, I dropped my other nigga. God damn. minutes. I know this bitch. This nigga geek for nothing. You sure? It sound good. I like the pep talk you giving yourself, low key. Damn, they move this nigga to damn. Oh, fuck. This nigga over here listening to goddamn doo doo. Nah, the beat slapped though. I ain't gonna lie. Scott Addison done. What the fuck? Where that nigga at, bruh? This is shit I hate right here. Oh, there he is. I say that's the shit I hate. Alright, I got one more adjustment, nigga. You ready? Whoa. What the fuck? I just synced the nigga. Oh. Story Bryant. Stewart Bryant Story. Let's get it, fool. I'm waiting on you.
Wildcats mark it at 30. A first down for the offense. Here's the handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
How about the defender seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football.
Oh, now you got cheerleaders in the background? Damn.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Handoff from the gun.
You gotta hold that block. You gotta hold that block. We like that. We like that.
Want to crank the tempo.
Are you pressing? Rookie mistake.
Quarterback making
Rookie
adjustments
mistake.
with his receivers.
Rookie mistake. Don't back off now.
On
You still
third and
fried.
long, trying to have a big completion here.
Out of there.
He'll pull it down and
Slide
run.
on.
Picks
Out of
up the
there.
first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Nice job.
Rookie
Nice
mistake.
way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting
Yeah,
the
you
first
need to
down,
bluff. I'm cool
and
with
getting
it.
down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun.
Oh, come on now.
And they
7-3.
try to run
7-9.
inside, and there is nowhere to go.
It's hard to
Sorry
run
about
on
that.
a defense
Light work, baby.
that comes off the ball
Light work,
like
light
that
work.
and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. Gonna take a shot.
Rookie mistake.
And he's got it.
Rookie
inside the
mistake.
10. Touchdown, Kentucky. And once he got loose, it was all over. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right
gonna
off
happen.
the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
It's going to happen again. You turned to Luca
The
Brasi
returner
off
will
our feet.
field it and try to do some business.
Get the fuck out of here. Come on, dog.
And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return.
What are you doing, Tyreek Day? Did you pray today? Did you pray today?
First down here from the offense. Leaves it with the running back.
Oh, he still got extra
Down
yards?
after
That's
getting
crazy.
6 all the way out to the 34-yard line.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Got his man quickly. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
And he'll find
go.
enough running room to get it
Go,
just
taking you a
short
long
of
time. Let's
midfield
go.
at the 49.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got out of trouble and throws. Fires to the tight end.
Come on, man.
And
They
they'll
breaking every
finally
tackle?
get him down after
They breaking
a
every
terrific
tackle?
pickup.
Then they got out their pocket.
This guy just is so comfortable running routes, and he has such a good feel for those soft spots on defense there. They're playing zone coverage, so he's able to find
That's
that
your rookie
pocket,
mistake, nigga.
make
What
it
you talking
easy on
about?
his quarterback, and they pick up
Thinking
the
you
first
had that
down.
much time.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
You ain't
They'll
built
go
like
back
that.
to work after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 36. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the
Huh.
Got his man on the outside.
Thought that was going to work?
He is going nowhere.
You thought that was gonna work,
Stopped
Tyreek?
at the line of scrimmage.
You got rid of that pill quick.
That play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't get any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might...
That's what flipped off. Good hit.
Tigers hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
Don't worry about that.
Lining
Everybody
up
gets
for the
one.
PAT.
Everybody gets one.
Smashes it through for the PAT. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. From inside the 15, here's the return. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31.
Is it? Yeah.
Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field.
Big fried. That's
How
all I'm
about
saying.
that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered.
Test the user. Test the user.
Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Wants to throw. It's Vandergrift. He finds his man. And
Right
the
at him,
defense
folks.
had that one well
Right at
covered.
him.
Just a short game there. Kentucky right back to the line. Quarterback will audible. They'll try to pick up the first through the air.
We'll take it.
Quick strike complete.
Look at that.
He
Oh
steps
my
out of bounds,
God.
but
Hurricane
it will
got
be
no
enough for a first
Don't
down.
mute me now, nigga.
They emptied the roster, but every
Don't
receiver
mute
they
me
had
now.
out there, it seemed, and they were able to pick up enough for the first down.
Yeah, when you do that with all that speed on the field, you spread it out. What do you got to do? Find the matchup. Find the speed advantage with one of my wide receivers. Get that good matchup. Get the easy first down.
And the Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it.
Oh,
And
look,
he's
he's trying to
able
strip.
find a little bit of running room
Look at him
before
trying
they
to
get him
strip.
down. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3.
You're a rookie.
He's looking to throw. Oh, he wants it all. Got it in stride inside the 20. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the
Oh,
defense
it is.
brings
I'm
it
like
to an end.
that.
Leaves it with the back. And a
Come
nice
on.
run there before the defense
he
finally
doing?
makes a stop.
He
Going
don't
to
know.
work on 2nd down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Now the play fake. Lets it go to the end zone.
Oh boy, come on, man.
Can't make the grab as he
Come
was
on,
going
man.
for 6 right there. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal.
Fuck him up with this one.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. He's got it.
Come on.
And they knock him down, but he
Computer
got
ain't gonna
past
do
the
it for
line
you.
to gain.
Computer ain't gonna do it for you.
Really nice job
Let's go.
by the quarterback reading coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the
Nah,
football.
I'm
and
like
at
that.
What
Just a
exact
second.
time? The timing could not have been better. They get the completion on 3rd down, setting up 1st and goal.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack.
You're doing a
That
whole
was
lot of
not a
talking
crack. That was
and a lot of losing.
wide open. It didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
We in here.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
That was stupid.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
You right. You right. I ain't gonna give you no more shit. I
They'll
ain't
get
gonna
this
have that no more.
drive going from the 17.
Come
Running
here.
back searching for a hole.
Come on now.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Come on
That'll
now.
be a
Let's
loss
start
of
what's gonna
3.
happen. Now we're gonna work
Good
off
call by
that.
the
Come on.
defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make a stop.
Looking downfield, it's Cook. Fires to the wideout.
Come the fuck on.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Can anyone
Come the
catch it?
fuck on.
The 10.
There's no way you're supposed to beat that
And
nigga on
he'll
that
take
route.
it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown,
He really
Missouri.
wasn't. He got burnt on the fucking.
That was a lightning fast drive that ends
Ain't
with
worried
a
about it.
touchdown.
If you can string a few more
Smaller
drives
adjustment.
like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
He'll try to tack on one
No
more.
reason to got beat like that. But, yeah, bro.
Right down the boulevard.
It will, bro. The end of the first quarter, 28 points on the board.
all tied up and just about set to kick it away.
I was about to say, what the fuck just happened?
That one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. First down to start the drive after the break. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Trying to find his man on
he
first
got
down.
bumped.
He wants to go deep. Makes the catch down the right side. Hit the afterburners, kid. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Wildcats. That was just as simple as playing catch and warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field, throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter.
Oh, yeah.
And I feel like they've got
Oh, yeah.
some matchups
Come
they
on,
feel
Coach.
they should be winning
Come
one-on-one.
on.
You saw a great example of it right there.
Oh, yeah.
The kickoff team out there to boot it away and 15
Love
yards
to see
farther
it.
up the field after the roughing the kicker penalty.
We love to see it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come
Come
out
on,
to the
man.
25-yard line. Offense set on first down. He'll start this drive firing.
Oh, that was a pick either way. That was a pick either way. Let's get it. That was a pick either way. That was a pick either way. You was throwing it to me. What you thought? What you thought? Small adjustments. I said that shit. I told you it. Not like that, Kirby.
Go make a play.
Not like
catch
that.
it. You know, you play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers, the ones
So what's
that do
wrong
most
with
of the
these young
catching.
folks these
Great
days,
job
right?
by the defense securing the INT.
Kentucky sends the offense.
Oh, he
back
finally,
out
he done
onto
finally
the
changed.
field.
Oh no, he didn't change that
A
raggedy
quick
ass defense.
strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Yes,
So
sir.
important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially in the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
A first down run in the red zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down as a 2. The Wildcats come to the line in the hurry-up.
What you nervous for?
They're going to give him
Walk
another
down.
chance
Let's
on second and
go.
goal. Just hammer it with this running back again.
They ain't trying to be great, bro.
Way into the
He
end
ain't
zone.
trying to be great tonight.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Fielded in the end zone, it's Manning.
We can feel
He
he
was
was there.
hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like
Oh, you
offensively,
swatted?
you should go back to what's been working for you
Oh,
in this game.
my
Don't be
God,
afraid
bro.
to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that
Bro, I
the
clicked on to
defense
this
is
nigga.
not playing
That ain't no
great,
dang
so
ass. Come
I know
on.
offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Fires to the middle.
We'll take
And the
it.
pass is intercepted. What a nice
That nigga was butt naked running across that linebacker. They were butt naked running into that nigga. But we'll take it. What they said on 8? What they said on 8 Mile? What they said on 8 Mile? He's choking. I can. It ain't nothing new. What are you talking about?
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
I mean,
And it's
score
been
says I'm up
great
14.
execution. They've done
I don't know.
exactly what
You
they
let me know
wanted
what
to
I'm
do.
looking at.
Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying
Right, I'm
attention
like that.
in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
He's going to run it. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down.
Woo!
Inside the 15, first and 10 from the 14.
In the range of pull. Oh, he failed, y'all. He failed. Get out there.
Relying on that running game inside the red zone, he picked up 3 to the 11. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment.
Well, what you start running for?
Time, lets it go.
He should have kept running. That would have been sick.
They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a
Are they
first
though?
down. Pushes for the goal line.
Give me that.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown,
21.
Kentucky.
21.
The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. It takes advantage of great field position.
Oh,
After scoring the touchdown.
Oh, it stayed in bounds. Sweet.
On the run from inside zone 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody staying in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jeff.
Oh, come on.
Yep. I think for them to get back in this one at this
Oh,
point now,
man, that full corner ain't there no more. That's crazy.
That's
That's your first read every time. Full corner.
Making sure
That's
they're in the right looks, and he's
That's
got to be
crazy.
really good with his decision making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Man, this quarterback is living
That boy
dangerously
too
right
fast,
now. Obviously,
man.
he
That
threw
boy
it
too
on the
fast.
last drive. He's trying to
That boy
complete
is
that
too
throw, but
fast.
the defender gets a hand on it, tips it up in the air. That's oh no. That is
Look at
an
my
oh
back
no
up, too. Look at
situation.
my back up.
We're lucky that one hit the ground.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started.
Plant.
Going downfield for the big play.
Oh, come on. Oh, he dropped it. Oh, wow. Whoa.
That would have been a huge
I ain't gonna
gain
lie.
if he could have
Shouldn't have got that. You should have dropped it in the bucket like
This
that, but
juncture in the game,
that
how the
nigga dropping it is
scoreboard
crazy.
looks, no question, this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback.
On his
Not
head.
going to be
Go
easy.
get him. Go get him. Go get him, boys.
And he sacked a big play.
Woo! Oh, miss. If I wanted to. Tyreek. You getting beat like this in front of your lady? You getting beat like this? You getting beat like this in front of your lady, nigga? Man, that's crazy. Damn.
Welcome, everybody, and
Yeah,
we
we
are
out here
fired
beating
up
people, giving
for
false hope. They
another
ain't good at the game. That's
sensational
crazy,
college
Tyree.
football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Kentucky Wildcats.
They watching.
For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Kentucky about to kick off to get things underway.
Look at all that blue in Death Valley.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback.
Get your ass whooped. It's all good, Tyreek, man. Look, dog. I understand. It ain't what you thought it was. That's all. You thought you was gonna be alright with it, but you're not. That losing or I mean, you don't gotta tell me. I'm watching the game. I'm playing with you. I see what happened. Okay, here we go. That's how you feel. That's how you feel. I mean, it doesn't explain why you asked, but I guess I guess. Tyreek, I just dogged you. I don't understand. Did you not just quit? Yeah, 0-0 because you turned the other one off. Nigga, what the hell you talking about? I'm not understanding where you going with that one. Nigga, we ain't got a even more high ranking team to play a team that ain't even ranked. That's crazy. That is crazy, my boy. Oh shit, damn, ain't no point for that nigga even be on the field. Hold on, let me see. Oh yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, but I like that speed that nigga got though. I wanna. Nah. If I do, I'll change it later. I hate when they do this stupid shit when the best player on the team be so far down the fucking what you call like the best player for that position be so far down the list. You be like, dude, this nigga ain't even hurt. The fuck is going on? My bad. Let me see. Scott Nick. Oop, not that. Scott Addison Dunn. Oh yeah, Addison going to 2. Faster. Then we got Story. Story. Stewart. Oh shit, I'm fucking up. One more adjustment. It ain't gonna take me long, nigga. Gotta take that nigga off damn kick return. Fuck around and get hurt. Can't have that. Definitely can't have that. Who the fuck is this nigga? Yeah, you can do that. Alright, nigga, I'm ready. Oh, I hit the pin already. I'm gonna hit for the bullshit for a second. Man, I can't do that.
First down here for the offense.
I'm not.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He makes the catch. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains.
Well, what's the point in waiting? Why not get one of your best players involved in the game right off the bat? They take a shot, their big target outside, shows off his athletic ability, and right away this offense is humming.
That nigga was skating.
Hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Off the play fake. Going for the big play. Oh, what a play by the defense. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26.
Well, the defense came into this game, guys, knowing that they were going to be tested. But the offense was going to get downfield. We saw it right there on the opening drive. They were ready for it. Great job locating the ball and getting the INT.
What did you learn? I bet. What did you learn? Absolutely everything you're supposed to have learned.
Its first time out of the half. Line gets set. First down. Quarterback checking off.
But the thing is, nobody cares if you do it or not.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. It's complete to the right. Gets it with a stiff arm. He will step out of bounds, but not before the pick up and a first down for this offense. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield here.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Looking to move it through the air.
We'll take it. Yeah, drop that. Good drop. I didn't want to throw it to you.
Second down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
After the misfire, it's second down.
Oh.
Looking for a man. It's Vandergriff. Out of the backfield, he's open. He's there.
That boy don't know what he's doing. He don't know what he want to do.
Done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to the air one more time. Pressure coming. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. And the Wildcats in the hurry up.
Yeah, your team ain't fast at all.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Headed to the end zone. And the ball slipped out.
And I tell you what,
Come
as a
on,
defense,
bro. They
you
only
just
did that
gotta
shit because I was
stick
about
with
to
it. You
walk
gotta
in.
keep playing, keep chasing. These QBs can do this. You watch them scramble
blessed.
around
I was about
outside
to
the
walk that
pocket,
shit in.
gain
What
some
you talking
yards,
about?
but great job by the defense continuing to pursue, make the hit, cause the fumble.
They're going to throw it to start the drive.
Give me it back. Give it back.
And the
Give
ball
it back.
is intercepted.
Ball don't lie. Ball don't lie.
And he's wrapped
Ball
up
don't lie,
after a
nigga.
solid return on the pick.
Well, I think it's pretty safe to say this guy's going to be getting a helmet sticker. That's now his second interception of the game. He has just been lights out.
Stop trying that man over there. Ball don't lie, nigga. Stop trying that man over there. You know what it is now. Stop throwing over there. You know what it is now.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. After that last drive,
y'all.
he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You
Oh,
dropped
good.
it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, you're doing a great job. Just keep your head up. Yo, yeah, he got blasted. You
Don't
got to
blink.
hold on to the football.
Don't blink.
Turnovers decide games. Those are
You
big
know what?
plays.
You know what?
It's tough on him, too, because he
75
knows
right
he let
here,
his
man.
offense
That
down
was a
on that
platinum,
last
whatever the
drive.
fuck
So you
that
know
is.
that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
They're
Yeah.
strong, and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong.
talking to
There's such
yourself and
big jokers in the middle where
You know, I have
they
that
just
effect on
lock out
people when
those
you get their
offensive
ass beat
linemen.
by me.
And
They
running
start
backs,
talking to
listen, they
themselves.
don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
Come on! Go left.
No
The
more
pocket was
time
there.
to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. Feeling some
Yeah, I
heat.
seen that coming. 79 of
And
his
here
turning
comes
around.
the pressure, and there he goes down again.
How great is it if you're a defensive coordinator that you know I can put 6 DBs on the field in my dime package and I can still get home rushing 4. My guys up front are better than your guys, and we're going to go prove it. And they did just that.
Quarterback checking the play. On 4th down, going to the air. Throws to the wideout. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football.
I love when defenses are smart enough to swat the ball down. Don't go for the pick, especially on 4th down. They knock it down. You get the ball anyways. Nice job by the defender.
Snagged in the middle. It's Wells. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. Sometimes you have to put it in a tight window, and sometimes the window is gargantuan, and it was there.
Yeah, that was one of them big old huge windows. And I tell you what, when you throw in the middle of the field, a lot of times quarterbacks are a little bit hesitant. When you're that open, it's easy to pull the trigger, easy to make the decision, make the read, get the ball to the receiver.
That's what I like to see.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. A new set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on 1st down.
That's on me.
Quickly to the tight
That
end.
one on me.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And the Rebels want to move quickly.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy
It was good, son. I
Touchdown,
knew it.
Ole Miss. Made the snag and strolled his way into the
I knew
end
it was
zone.
good to you. 3 people hit him, bro.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I
I'll
don't
do
have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that
right
play.
now. Stop lying to
From
yourself.
inside his own 15.
Oh, get that little bit of nigga out of here.
Able to
I
find
ain't even
enough
try.
room
I
to
ain't
get
even.
it
I
out
ain't even
across
try to
the
goddamn
25. He's brought
nigga.
down at the
Catch this
26.
smoke with it.
Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick
Bro,
up
what
the
the?
fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
That nigga just
And
walked right
those are
into him.
frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
To the air, it's Vandergrift. Coming after it.
Come on, 79, bro.
And they get it down at
79
the
is a
14-yard
3-down
line.
sack.
Well, I think one of the
Crazy
biggest
there.
reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want.
Bruh!
And this defense is bringing the heat.
And then he
Another
walked into the nigga.
sack.
I was out of there.
Kentucky sends out the punting unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them
Yeah.
out.
You do
So
that.
from his
It
own
is
end
only the
zone, the
first
punt
quarter.
is away.
No,
And
why would
that's
you?
where
Now, why
they'll
would you
have to
catch
down
that?
it just inside the
Goofy.
50-yard line.
You can get this shit back on.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them
What?
off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm. It's
He's off to the races. He's at the 10. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown,
Hey,
Rebel.
you sit out of me, nigga. Like, how did you
Lining
not?
up
I
to
ran
tack
right
one
at
more onto
you.
that
This
lead.
nigga didn't lose a step.
And the extra point will
Nigga,
tack
no
another
cut.
one onto this lead. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the
Nigga
running
turns
game.
left and
One
he
snap,
turns
and you've got a touchdown on the board. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Finally stopped after a solid return out to the 32. First snap of this drive comes
I know
from
this
the
plan is
32.
fucking trash.
From the gun, running back gets the give.
Don't block
We
yourself.
want to make sure to
Don't
maximize
don't
those
take
types
yourself
of
out the
runs,
play.
and he gets it out
Don't
to the
take yourself out the
41.
play.
Kentucky going quickly. They'll try it over the left side. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Offense in the hurry up. To throw, it's Vandergrift. Skips away from pressure.
This nigga
Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down.
You know, in a third and short like that, you just have to have great chemistry between the quarterback and his receiver. They just couldn't get on the same page. Now it's a 4th down.
They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a second time in this one. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And they got him. The sack denies the try to convert on 4th down.
Don't worry about that nigga.
One final play before the end of the quarter. He wants to throw. Lets it fly
no.
deep downfield. Throw into the end zone. It's
You
picked
thought this
off.
was. Nigga gave up the momentum. You nigga done gave up the momentum. That boy, ain't got nothing to do with you throwing it too late. Ain't got nothing to do with you throwing it too late. That boy's
They'll
not
start
fast
the
enough.
drive here with 1st down to open this period. He's looking to throw it. Spits it out to the back. It's caught. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Yeah, and a really good job
How
by the
you got
defender,
got,
understanding
man?
the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go, and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down to make sure that's an incompletion.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Quarterback moving.
That nigga's fucking rolling, bro. Who is this fat nigga?
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, as a quarterback, when you get to the outside, you know you don't have all day to throw it. You've got these defenders. They are coming. They're running at you hard. So you've got to do a better job getting the ball out quicker. That hit forced the incompletion.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Looking for a man. It's Vandergrift. They're bringing heat.
Nigga, 79, nigga.
Get him down for the sack.
79, bro.
This quarterback
Like,
is thinking to
nigga.
himself, I need to get an NIL
All
deal
game?
with
You gonna do this all
some
game,
restaurant so I
79?
can take my offensive line out and feed them
This
more.
nigga has gave
because
up
I don't
every
think they
block
like me
today.
very much
Every
right now.
sack has
I've
come
been
off that nigga's side.
sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
This nigga ain't even drawing them no blitz. He just running super coverage and letting his front line do all the work. Man, that nigga play like Quan. I got something for you. You and Quan play the
The
gas
Ole Miss
fucking
offense ready to go back to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way...
Makes the grab along the left sideline for the huge gain. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
He's moving out of the pocket. Going for 6. And that one is picked up in the end zone. Crosses midfield. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Dude, you're just thinking, hold him to 3, make him kick a field goal, don't let him score points. Heck no, you turn it into offense. What a play. Catches the ball in the end zone. Take a knee. Take a knee. No, sir. I'm taking this thing all the way back 100 yards to the house. What a play.
Nigga, he didn't run out of gas. The nigga you throwing at is 96 speed. What are you talking about? Your best receiver probably 94 at that. Am I lying? Oh no, I thought so. I thought so.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Out routes are timing routes. The QB's got to throw that before the receiver gets out of his break. He was a little bit late, and as a result, it's incomplete.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. That's reeled in. It's Harris.
Boy, look, you better not turn left, you can turn right. I'm going to kill that nigga. I'm going to kill that nigga you turn right.
Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man,
come on, throw me that pick. Throw me the pick to that tight end. Throw it. Throw me the pick, Harry. Throw me the pick to that tight end. Yeah, you thought I ain't see it? Come on, Skip. I'm better than that now. That what took you so long. You want that stupid ass drag route. I mean, that dig route.
Right up on the receiver.
Come on.
Looking to throw it again.
Come on.
Right down the middle. Got him downfield.
Yeah.
Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
That's fine.
This has got to be so
demoralizing
for this defense right now. Giving up multiple first downs on this drive. Somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleed.
Take it down.
Starting to feel a little pressure. He fires it.
Bro, why'd you start running with it? Why'd you start running with it?
Downfield for a huge gain. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Dropping back, it's Dart. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
Why didn't even get out there? But whatever.
And the extra point puts them on top.
I got something for that, though.
21-7.
Correct.
So that scoring drive took only 6 plays.
You run a little speed right if
And
you
they
want to. That's
closed the
another
deal
6
with the
I promise.
7-yarder for the score.
It's going to be a crazy comeback.
From inside his own 10, let's see
It's
what
going to
he
be a
gets.
crazy ass comeback.
Nice
That's all I'm
job
saying.
executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that
You
return
can
at
believe
the 22.
You can believe what he does later on.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
70 fucking
And
9, bro.
quarterback and knock him down back in the
Nigga,
16.
he is fucking killing me.
Kentucky right back to
One
the line.
nigga.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
Looking to the big tight end. On target to the left.
Cause you ass.
Tackled there by the defense. A completion, but not quite enough for the first down. 3rd down coming for this offense. Wide receiver shows motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass.
We out of there.
Running toward the
We out of
tape.
there. What?
He's at the 40. The
I
20.
said that. I said that. What you thought I was
Touchdown,
lying?
Wildcats.
You thought I was
And they'll
lying?
put that
Come on.
scoreboard operator to work and put 6
No,
on the
I'm
board.
not. I told you that.
When that receiver got free, it was
Great stick work. You know what I'm saying? Great stick work.
It's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you.
Boy, they tried to
have
get
my
me. What
stats.
the
I
hell?
like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Hope not.
And the point after is good. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
I definitely hope not.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to
Wide
work.
again, huh?
The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond. Looking for a deep man. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That kind of drive will boost your confidence.
All right, fine. Don't worry about that at all. Keep scoring. I love it.
Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go.
I'm happy for you.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. He
Don't worry
was
about it.
looking
I know
for
that nigga
running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23.
Sound good.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might
Nigga,
see a little
oh
more
my
scoring
Lord, bro.
with this drive.
It's going back and
That's the
forth. This is
stupidest
like
shit in
two
the game.
heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you've got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Now on 2nd down. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. At the 35, he's open. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Use the play fake. Now to throw.
Nigga, it was there.
Can't
It
find
was
his
fucking
man as
there.
He took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The run from the shotgun. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. Kentucky going quickly.
Took the audible in,
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Quickly
Don't.
out to the
Oh,
tight
come
end.
on. Your star ass
You
team.
gotta
Correct.
love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch, you gave up the completion, whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long, you're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Wide receiver coming across in motion.
You don't. I promise you don't.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Back to throw, it's Vandergriff. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He'll try to do it himself. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment. Got 5 wideouts spread across the field on 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout.
Where? What the fuck?
Double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. Looking for more room. Inside the 30. He's at the 10.
Nigga, there was no PI for that? That nigga just ran slapping to the nigga. That's
Look, a
crazy.
lot of time left.
That's
There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome
Oh,
when
it'll
you're
be
defense and you study all week
I'll
about
get it,
what's
yeah.
coming and what routes to be ready for.
You gonna
And
sit
then
here and
you
cap
jump
like they
around
ain't just
and
hold the
you
fuck
make
out of me like that wasn't supposed to be no PI.
getting in that end zone. It is
That shit
so
was butt naked,
beautiful.
nigga. That nigga was
So
cooked.
they got
That
the
nigga had a
touchdown,
whole
and as they
4
kick
steps
off,
on that
really
nigga.
important for the defense to shut them down here. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Stop a chicken dog.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the
Yeah,
game
I'm
right
back
now.
up
I'd
another
take it
time.
into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it in halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right
say
here.
that,
Be
I'm crazy,
aggressive, set the
man.
tone, be like, hey,
Walk that
listen, this
nigga.
is what you're going to
Walk
get in the
that
second half, so find
Straight.
something really quickly you can go to.
The offense set for a first down play. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quarterback will audible. Going up top on first down. Throws to the wideout.
That nigga reacted before the ball was
Like
even in the
that would be
fucking
a
air.
catch, and he just got too excited. Kentucky right back to the line. Motion from the offense. To the air, it's Vandergriff. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked
No
off.
fucking way.
We've just seen in this game the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his second pick thrown in this game.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Going for the big play. And it's picked off by the defender, but he's out of
Hey, bro. Like, at some point, y'all got to be like, at some point, you just got to stop this
quarterback and receiver failed to hook up. They'll try it again on second down. He's going for a big play downfield. And here's the fifth interception by this quarterback. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To the air on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he's got it at the 30. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30 plus.
Took the field goal for what? Maybe he's not good. It's all good.
So the first half has come to a close. We'll take a break and head over to the halftime show. The Rebels will kick it off to start the second half. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession. He lobs one high down the left side. Got it inside the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Wildcats. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Kentucky, 21.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Off play action on first down. He tries to take the top off.
Boo! Oh, he caught that?
For the big cat.
Stop playing, bro. That nigga caught that? That's trash.
For a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
This shit stuck. Come on, man. That shit stuck. Oh, good. I don't know that.
After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. 1st and 10 from the 31. He's not afraid to go deep. He makes a grab. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot.
That's on me.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Rebels. On to attempt the try. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
All right, man. That's cool. All right.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to...
He'll off one deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense.
I love it.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Looking to throw, it's Vandergrift. He'll take another shot here. It's complete. A huge pickup. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Kentucky going quickly. They'll throw it on first down. Finds the tight end.
Look at that. Beautiful.
Chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down.
And I run.
Trying to make magic
The
with his
streets
feet.
all night
And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. On first down from the 13-yard line. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky! And they take it in for 6 more points. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah.
That's all them damn sacks he's taking from 79. He's letting that fucking left tackle or the left end get off.
It's working now, but it might be too little too late. But at least you got the party started.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You
I
want to be
wound
able
up
to
to throw that
keep
shit
this
2 yards. I
defense
thought that shit was
guessing.
going down the field.
Yeah, and you got me searching
Stop
for
looking at
answers
that.
after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to move it through the air.
Wow.
Fires it incomplete. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Dart.
Yeah, ain't got that much time.
He was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, going up top. Grab near the sticks. It's Parrish. The expressway is wide open. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on his quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Harris. Takes it all the way down to the floor after making the grab, and they're set up. The Rebels will hustle to the line. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Trying to get to him. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. It's complete. He gets it in. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. They march 78 yards down the field, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder from the score. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find
Are
that
y'all
place
talking
where
about
you're like,
Gunner?
okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Scanning the field, it's Vandergrift. He hurls one deep down the left side.
Bro, this nigga bumped me all the way down the fucking
Interception
field.
number
That's
3 on the day.
He ain't gonna make it, bro.
Takes it the other way. Smashes through the tackle. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And this guy's just never been able to get into a rhythm all game long. Whether it's been because of pressure or the defense disguising their coverages, it just doesn't seem right. And as a result, he's now thrown 3 picks in this game.
Ooh.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels! And the pummeling has started.
That nigga just failed.
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive.
Look, I ain't
I'm
finna
going for
quit.
a big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it back from inside the 15.
Blocking.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes a catch at the 15. And he's brought down
That
after
nigga was
a
bumping in the whole
huge
damn route the
completion.
last time. I told
And
you
the
that.
Wildcats racing
So I want to go back
forward
to it, but I run in the same place. Just the half started.
Quarterback checking off.
Hands looking like keys, high be when I'm lounging. Your bitch kinda like me. Keep away for I pound her.
Dropping back, it's Vandergrift. They're trying to get to him. Touchdown, Kentucky! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards.
Struggling to take off. That's all I'm saying. Hoopoo rubber band, get on me, rapping what I live out. Me and friends, just on my hips, you gotta kick out.
They're set to kick it off. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now.
Going over the top.
Come on. Oh, I'm about to say, come on, EA, at some point.
Another interception. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Have a day, young fella. 2 interceptions already. That's 3, 4, 5, 6 games for some people. A hot start, catching the football. He's acting like he's playing wide receiver out there. I might think about trying a different DB.
Quarterback checking the play.
Look at all that shit on him.
Looking to go up top on first down. He'll pull it down. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. From the 33, it's 1st and 10.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't.
Throw that shit,
He's able to
you doing
attack
like
that
damn
space
spin. Throw
with
that
his
shit.
speed and get a positive play.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
Shoots it to the left. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. He'll try to take it back. The 20. The 10. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Ole Miss. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
And these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out a wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job of making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Offense getting set for first down. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Going to take a shot. And that one falls in.
Come on,
complete.
bro.
They tried to go over the top
Hey,
on
yo.
first down. Second
That
down
nigga ain't
coming
know
up.
what to do. He just over here running
Connection
around.
last time. Let's see if they
Leave
throw
it
it
in
again.
you.
Back to pass, it's Vandergrift. Going back
Right
to the
to him.
well, another deep ball. And that
Right
is
fucking
his
to him.
fifth interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from.
Right.
That's number 2. That's a good year for a lot
All
of
right,
people.
yeah.
What a day. Having
This
2
one, y'all.
interceptions already.
This
I
one,
might
EA
try
ain't
my
even
hand
trying to.
on the
EA
other
ain't even
team.
trying to
This
hit a
guy
damn
is
comeback,
not
nigga. They
somebody I
niggas
wanna
just
mess
like,
with.
hey, look, bro, we know you trying to
This
throw
should
it
be
over
the
there,
last play of the quarter.
but nah.
Comes out throwing on first down. Going for it all.
I don't know why you thought that was gonna be
pass
okay.
intercepted. Taking it the other way. Ripping through
Why
the
did? Why?
defense.
Come on,
And
EA.
he's brought down, but this
Why did he just rip
interception,
right?
a
The
huge
fuck?
play to end this quarter.
Whatever.
That's the end of the third quarter of play.
I don't know why you threw that last one. That was a usually perfectly timed pick, and that bitch.
35.
First down to start the drive after the break.
Let me help you out real quick, Tyreek. Let me help you out real quick, nigga.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip.
Nigga,
And that
why the ball
incomplete
get so
pass
fucking
caused
slow?
by the big hit
Whatever.
on
At
first
this
down,
point, you
second
niggas
down
just throwing the
coming.
ball. He's throwing it right at
It's
the
a nice
damn.
adjustment by the
They're just throwing the ball straight to your ass.
big
At this
lead in
point,
the
like,
game.
damn,
You're
nigga,
putting
like,
extra DBs on the field, knowing the
Come on,
offense
man.
has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. He's going for it all. Got it.
come on.
And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Look at that nigga some help over there.
Nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000.
Turn the ball over, Tyree.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or you trust him right away.
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
They'll throw it on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Pulls it in. It's Cleescorn. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Pocket starts to collapse.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
This nigga just beat the shit out of my receiver in the second quarter, goddamn, to take a pick six, nigga. All I did was walk past this nigga.
On first down, here comes this offense. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand.
Do that.
Caught over the middle. It's Cleescorn. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll just keep slinging it.
Nigga!
How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wells. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Well, that receiver, he knew he had to get his head turned around quickly. He's running the curl route against zone coverage, but he knows his quarterback is going to be firing that ball into him. It's a rocket pass. He's able to make the catch and get the first.
Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Looking for the end zone. And the pass hits, picked off. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense.
Oh my God.
I just love the fact
that the defense I already got you
still battling and they're still fighting. Obviously, they're way down here late in the fourth quarter.
Tyree.
They still think they have a chance to win.
Don't
tell them
the game's over.
That's a great individual effort on that interception.
I can't even. Hey, press start, nigga. God dog, nigga, I'm over here about to run out of goddamn time fucking with Tyree. He's over here letting the time clock go down. That boy. Yeah, that nigga was over here goddamn trying to let the.
1st and 10 from inside their own 5.
That nigga worried now. He done threw a pick.
There is room to take a shot here.
I hear you talking. That nigga trying to goddamn let the clock chew out. That's all that was.
Wants to throw on first down.
Fuck it. He down there somewhere, goddamn it.
High and deep down the left side. Nearly another interception. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw, it's Vandergrift.
Oh my God, he got
Oh,
bumped
he
crazy.
loves to fire downfield. And
Get
they
the
can't
fuck-
hook up, going for the
Okay.
big play on second down. Now it's third down.
You know, it's one thing to take shots early in the game when the defense may not be
That's fucking
expecting it,
sick.
but
He
at
got
this
bumped
point,
with the
fourth
shit, and then the
quarter,
spear
you're
falls
trailing
right
by a lot.
behind
They
his head.
know
Get
you're
the
going to
fuck
do
outta
it.
here,
The
bro.
defense was expecting that one. Great job in the back end.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass.
Of course.
And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. So they come to the line with very little choice but to go for it in a desperate situation here. They're throwing for it on fourth down. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, the defense has got to be kicking themselves. They had the
Still
offense
talking
pinned
with
back
them
so
hopes that
deep
I
in
don't
their
want
own
to
end.
suck.
It's one thing to give up a completion, but you can't let the receiver go the entire
Pussy nigga,
distance
you got
and
to.
score a touchdown. Bad job on the back end by the defense.
And they tacked on the extra point. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
What up? No, I like to cut up. Nah, it's really fucking ass nigga. Shut the fuck up.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback.
Cut that. Probably maybe a longer.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the
Let's
football,
go.
you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Come on now.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Bongo jeans up in
This
the
defense
quick.
felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
The handoff, keep working on that clock.
Yeah,
Out
that's
across
your
the
best bet
30
right there.
mark,
Come on.
down at the 35
Don't try to
after the
tease it out
10-yard
now,
gain.
Kyrie.
The defense uses
What's
their
going
second
on?
timeout
Don't
of
try
the
to
half
tease
as
it
they
out
try
now.
to get their act together.
You been airing that bitch out this whole time. You want to tease
Ball
it
is
out
at
now?
the
All
35.
right, that's
It's
fine.
first and 10.
That boy teasing it out.
Looking to throw, it's Dart.
Come here.
And they got him for the sack.
Come here, Tyrann McKee.
I
Come
personally
here.
love aggressive defense. I love it. Bringing the strong safety down, blitzing that sucker in there to get the quarterback. Boom. Get that guy on the ground. Nice aggressive play call by the defense.
Unloads to the wideout.
Come on, you got to catch them,
So
Tip.
close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete.
This defense is heating up. They got an interception the last possession. You can tell breaking on the football really, really well. Seeing where the quarterback's throwing it, going to try to get it. Got another hand on it. Almost had another interception.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Got it in the middle. It's Harris.
I'm about to say,
And
come on
he's
now.
not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. So he was forced to just take what the defense gave him, and they were able to stop him short of the first down.
And when you're a
Oh,
defense,
2
and you
o'clock.
get third and long,
Come on.
and you know exactly where those sticks are. You set your feet at them. They throw it underneath. I go rally, make the tackle. Perfect third down and long execution by this defense.
On fourth down, looking to pass. Getting some heat.
Huh?
There's a live football.
Fucking
Defense
go.
falls on the ball. Going to be a
Man,
turnover.
I'm dead. Big fuck head.
You go
I'm
from
dead.
perfect position of strength. I get to salt this clock away. I get to run this out. I'm going to win to, man, now I got to put my defense back on the field. And anything can happen, right, in football. And you can catch breaks. And so now you got to go.
Fuck it.
A shot
He
toward
down
the
there
end zone.
somewhere. He down there somewhere. He down there somewhere.
Kentucky.
He down there somewhere.
They come almost all the way back. Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before,
Oh, come on, man.
certainly has now.
It
That's
has.
it
And now
right
you
there.
got
We ain't
some
worried about it.
game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now
Oh, I'm
the
finna say,
defense
nigga,
comes
come
out,
on now.
Get you stopped, get aggressive, and the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they could lose this ball game.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Alright, y'all,
And
he
they
finna
thought
cheese.
about
He
a
finna
return,
cheese,
then
y'all.
thought better of it. They'll
He
bring it out to the
finna
25.
cheese flop. God damn.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Now they'll run the draw.
Yep,
He
there you
got
go.
a bunch and looked close to getting a lot
There it
more,
is.
but he's got the first down.
He can't do nothing else. He figured out, hell, I just run the ball now. Oh, I'm too scared to put it in the air.
They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. He wants to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Wells. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, and still short of the first down. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. He'll try to pop the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Boy, look at them stats. That's clear that he ain't been holding me, bro. 600 fucking yards.
They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. Looking to pass. It's Dart.
I bumped him.
He's got his man. At the 35, he's loose.
If I ain't bumped that nigga, boy,
And
that
they
was
are
not open.
pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. The Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10.
Get down to him.
The corners are walked up tight. The give to the back.
Yeah,
And he has a solid game before the defense bottles him up. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. Steps away. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
Well, they've tried to get this quarterback going, running the ball in a variety of ways. They haven't really been able to kind of break him out just yet until that run right there. Nice individual effort on the scramble. It took a little longer than they would have liked, but maybe that's the play. It's really going to sort of spark this offense and really maybe get this guy going more on the ground.
Defense is about firing off, getting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Let's go! Let's go!
Huge fourth-quarter play for this defense. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. From his end zone, he'll go up top. A deep throw as the clock winds down.
He dropped it.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. From his end zone, needs to be careful here. Catch in the middle, it's White. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains for the first down.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you get that defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw? You had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
He wants a big play here late. Pulls it in.
Ah!
And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge
Boy, you lucky.
gain.
You lucky that nigga got in the way of that nigga, bro. I tried to rack that bitch out of bounds. 21-0 in the last quarter.
Good news, bad news scenario.
Boy, you got
I guess.
lucky.
Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and welcome to college football nowadays, right? This is how it works, a ton of points. Defenses learn as you go, but you got to get better. You got to force some turnovers, create those negative plays. Just can't give up so many points.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Ah. Nigga, you just cheesed your way into technically getting that dub. But run it. Send the invite. Send the invite. Because you quit on yours. Nigga, I had a whole comeback coming out, nigga. Goddamn it. You blew a 21-point lead. The fuck? The hell you talking about? EA was in your back pocket this game. I ain't mad. Run it. Boy, you know you trash. You trash. I was spanking you 3 plays. Spanking you. But it's alright. I bet you won't send that notification for another game. Watch, he finna have every excuse in the world after he damn near blew a 28-point lead. What you gonna do, Tyreek? You gonna be a bitch about it? Or you gonna run it back? Because you quit your game. Oh, you showed up? That's crazy. I'm surprised you showed up, sir. That's typically what you do. You said what? Oh, nigga, get Ole Miss, nigga. Get Ole Miss, nigga. I'm trying to change it up so you have an excuse now. That's your best bet to win right there. You know what it is. Don't get brand new. Gonna put this nigga on a stretcher. Gonna put this nigga on a stretcher.
Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on another team from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Rebels will boot it away to start the game. From inside the 15, here's the return.
Oh, there was churching last. All right, there was churching last game. That's crazy. Straight churching. Boy, that's trash. What's my combo? SmackDown story. Nope. Damn, that's crazy. Didn't he have that nigga in the game last game? That's crazy. All right. That should be good. I'm ready for. Oh no, I'm not. I lied. I fucked up. I fucked up. All right, I'm ready. Yeah, ball.
Looking for a productive play on first down. Quarterback will audible. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Kentucky right back to the line. To the air, it's Vandergrift. Pressure coming.
It's two people blocking. Oh, my Lord.
And he goes down with the sack.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options.
Two people blocking.
Finally, the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Showing the arm strength to the left. And he's got it inside the 35.
Hold the fuck on. My bad. I got two niggas in the wrong spot. Yeah, I fucked that up. All right, let's do this. I'm ready, nigga.
Enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you've got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were, and because of that, he gives up the first down. Need to just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
Feeling some heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play. If you can get this many jump, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Third and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On third and short, the run and looking for the first down. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. On the move, it's Trainer. Made a little something out of that run. He picked up a couple down to the 14. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. They'll put the tight end in motion. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down.
This offense has really gotten to a nice rhythm here on their opening drive of the game. Running the ball, getting it down now into a goal-to-go situation. They really have established a bit of a physicality here early. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Dropping back, it's Vandergrift. Quarterback now breaking the field. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky. You want to keep your offense on the field, wear down the defense, put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Y'all niggas looking at bird. Woo!
The offense lining up for a first down play.
I need it. Had a dream that I woke up in a Rari. Skirt.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Coming after him. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Running back goes in motion. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. That's caught. It's Harris. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. It's great to send that blitz and get the heat on the quarterback, but you might need a little help on the backside with this guy.
Yeah, because now you're putting your guy in man-to-man situation against an elite receiver.
Boy.
That's a tough battle to win. But you
Boy,
gotta
that
take those chances.
nigga
You gotta
was
be
fucking
aggressive.
skating.
The offense won that one. At least it wasn't a huge game-changing play.
This is good news for the offense here because they've got their Heisman-caliber receiver in a bit of a groove. Back-to-back catches to defense.
Bruh, how he get that out?
Answer for him. I would keep force-feeding him the football because he's catching fire right now.
And what a good job by the pass rush getting to the QB and putting a lick on him as he's throwing the football. That's what you want. It doesn't matter about sacks. You've got to get quarterback hits.
And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at 2nd down. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Quarterback extends the play.
What?
And incomplete on the deep ball. It is a valuable tool to have a quarterback that can extend a play like that. But sometimes you're smart to be check down Charlie and just take something easy and not invite disaster.
Because when you roll out, you're rolling out, you're cutting the field in half, right? The defense starts to run from one side to where you're rolling out to. The field kind of shrinks and it kind of becomes a little bit of backyard ball. And you can tell he forced that one in there. Didn't get the interception, thank goodness, but it wasn't a great decision.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They're bringing heat.
Good.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You can tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up, run it, do something. You can't take a sack on 4th down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for him.
To the air, it's Vandergrift.
Hit this.
He rifles one deep to the left. And it's caught inside the 20. Ripped off a huge sharp play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. That's the way you get things going. A huge play and now attacking from just inside the red zone.
Dang.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Kentucky going quickly. Fast motion from the offense. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment.
I don't know why I can't. I don't know why I can't.
Looking to throw on second down. Let's it fly.
Oh!
Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5.
Fuck it.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Got rid of it just in time.
Whatever.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Splits the uprights. Good. And now the lead is even bigger. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. He's looking to throw it. He lets one fly deep.
That was gonna
He
happen.
gets downfield for the big catch. Off he goes. Touchdown, Rebels. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him. Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that. Nice job.
And he added the extra point. They're just about ready to kick it away. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right.
He's going up top.
What the fuck?
He's playing with fire.
Oh
He's
my
picked
god, bro.
Bulldozes him. And he was looking for the pick six. He'll have to
Right to the
settle
nigga.
for
How the
getting
fuck
it
did he get to
inside
the ball,
the
bro? He
30.
had to turn around.
And that's why as
That's
quarterbacks, you
crazy.
cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching you. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Now this offense is back on the field. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fires to the wideout. What a snag by the defense. Got room on the return. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
He's going to pass. He slings it deep to the left.
Oh.
And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
I know it was incomplete. I'm okay with it. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to keep taking shots down the field. I'm going to make him honor that deep ball. I'll hit some of those before the game's over.
Quarterback checking off. Back to throw, it's Vandergriff. He's not afraid to go deep. Catch and stride inside the 15. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Wildcats!
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops.
Bro, these niggas is not that fast.
Yeah, I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you scored here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
Trying to get to it.
About fucking time.
Escape, and down he goes.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block.
Wants to throw on second down. Finds his tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
And that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Now he'll turn one loose back to the middle.
Good throw.
It's complete. A huge pickup. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
Hey, the defense knew coming into this one this guy was going to be a factor, but they have done nothing to stop him. They don't have any answers. This guy already has over 100 yards receiving, and we're not even done the half.
He's got it and still on his feet.
Oh, about to say, this nigga stay up, bro.
Right on the doorstep, they'll mark it at the 1. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release.
Drop that shit. Come on, man.
Hallelujah land. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Don't worry about it.
Now that's the way to bail out the rest of the team. Start with bad field position, put together a drive anyway.
And very confident. You can see the quarterback just had a bit of a swagger race. He was like, look, all right, we're starting deep in our own end. Special teams didn't help us out, but we can fix that right now, fellas. They went out and looked so good on that last drive.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. You want to talk about answering each other's score. That's what we have going on right now, Jesse.
Yeah, and this offense, it's been impressive just seeing how well they've been executing, too, because they're playing with a sense of urgency, David. They know they've got...
He'll off one deep down the left side. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Is that all right?
And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Play the game right there.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the
I figure out your defense. You don't make adjustments, so I ain't worried about it.
Early, and they try to give them opportunities in
That's going to be there every time.
And vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
And boy, I can run around with stock defense and zone drop. You heard that I'm Here album? The I'm Here 2 album?
They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Tyreek.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now, and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being you, keep being aggressive.
Looking downfield, it's Dart. Throws to the wideout.
You thought I wasn't going to be there for that?
There's the pass, intercepted.
You thought I didn't see that last time?
Wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
So, those eyes. And when I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff. Reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it, and you could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
They're trying to get to it.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Quarterback checking the play. On second down, looking again to throw. Unloads to the wideout.
Dunk on that boy.
He's run out of bounds.
Dunk on that young man.
Play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback.
Oh, my God, bro.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Kentucky right back to the line. They'll give it to the back.
Again.
Give him 6 on the play. They'll mark it at the 9. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal.
Get the fucking audible one.
As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Third and long, and they'll need to get it close to the goal line to convert. Back to throw, it's Vandergrift. He's got it, and he will score! Touchdown, Kentucky!
Have a day, young fella.
Yeah, this looks like an ass whooping for
in his future. Not one,
The boy done got his free one for the day.
3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
14.
I hear you.
And it'll be a
I'm tired
touchback.
of
The
using
ball
that.
will
He's
come
trying to
out to
focus
the
up. I
25-yard
respect it.
line.
Not really, but, you know. Whatever's going to help him feel like he needs to, do.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive
Feel
right
that boy.
here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse. And this offense needs to start now. Like, we
Take
got to
it
get
down.
some points
Take
on the
it
board,
down.
create some.
And he
Should've
just
kept
held
it
on to
down.
the football
Yeah,
too
niggas
long,
down.
and the defense rode him out
Nigga
of bounds
nervous.
and forced the loss.
You don't know what he
Big
want to do.
third down coming from their
He don't know
own
what he want to do
31
no more.
defense
He don't know
tries
what he
to get
want
off
to
the
do.
field. Quickly complete. He's run
Ease
out
it
of
out,
bounds,
ease
but
it out.
not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first
You got to do
down.
play ball.
Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I
Of course he
trust
misses the
All
fucking tackle.
kinds of room to
Of
the
course he
right.
misses the fucking
And
tackle.
he slipped through the crowd, and he'll
He's been
house it.
tested all day and you missed the
Touchdown,
tackle.
Rebels. Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 31-21. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it in style with a 57-yard toss for 6. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Back and forth we go on these last couple of drives, David. Everybody moving the ball.
Man, these offenses are in a rhythm. Everything they're doing right now is working. A lot of scoring. This puts a lot more pressure on your offense, Palmer, when you walk on the field.
And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. Kentucky going quickly. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Wants to throw. It's Vandergrift. He'll take another shot here.
Turn around.
Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Yeah, and you can tell the timing wasn't great. And quarterback and receiver not on the same page. But when you're going to miss, don't miss towards the DB. You definitely want to miss out towards the sideline so you don't get yourself in trouble.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Just
Nigga, get your fucking feet in.
Inbounds while making that grab. It's incomplete.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to. Obviously, I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it. But I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
Course. Of fucking course.
And he was hit just as
You
he
hold
released
two
it,
plays
and
in
it
the fucking
falls
row.
to the turf.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Pocket starts to collapse.
Why are you moving so slow?
And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on 4th down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
Makes the grab inside the 30. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. This is an explosive attack, and that last big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 26. Got his man downfield. Makes the grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. From the red zone, looking for a man. Using his legs to buy some time.
Remember that
He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
It's really hard on a defense to drop back and know it's pass. And then a quarterback like that, he just has the ability to pull it down and just, bam, shoot through a hole, chew up yards so fast, outrun fast.
We there.
Throw to the end
We there.
zone. It's picked off. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half.
You feel like you need to play ball.
Going up top on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Looking downfield, it's Vandergrift. Quarterback adapting.
Wow.
The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. He had him open there, and I know this quarterback expects to make that throw.
It's a tough throw because, again, you got a couple steps on the guy. That's not wide open. These DBs are so fast, but that is a throw that you do expect a guy like that caliber, to be able to play a little pitch and catch and make that happen.
One more snap coming before halftime. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half not too far away. Kentucky teeing it up and ready to go here in the second half. And they desperately wanted to attempt to return, but
he talking past buddy like he was last game. That's crazy. That is crazy, my guy.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Not hard to figure out why they trail to start this third quarter. 3 first-half turnovers.
So if you're on offense, let's just stay out of our way and find out what happens here in the second half. We're not even giving ourselves a chance because we keep turning the football over. If we can do that, we've got a chance to come back in this game.
I think it's a crazy balance between being really aggressive in the second half and finding ways to make plays, but also not shoot ourselves in the foot, right? Like, they didn't live well on that in the first half. Let's see if they can be a little bit more aggressive while still taking care of the football.
Fires to the big fella. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. You know, don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. They want to just keep throwing it. And the quarterback is snowed under. The Rebels are in the hurry-up. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. The sure hands, it's Harris. Oh, the sweet feet. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
And this QB has been on top of it. He's made good reads, you can tell, taking care of the football, put up a lot of yards. He's over 350 on the day now.
Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of the backfield. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now a fresh set of downs.
To the air on first down.
You got time for all that.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
Got room at the 35. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
Myers on the move. He's got it.
Woo!
Fumble after that huge gain. How about that alert play from the defense to scoop it
All
up?
went here.
And you see wide receivers make those catches and try to get upfield and now turn into a running
All
back,
you
make
want
something
here.
happen. And a lot of times you just forget to secure that football real tight. And you could tell DB got it out. Big mistake, big turnover, nice
They
forced
ain't give
turnover.
me no fumbles last game.
Kentucky has it
I
back.
was
and
rocking
the
the
Big
move
Blue
the exact
offense
same
takes
way.
the field. He'll start this drive firing. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Looking for a man. It's Vandergrift. Makes his connection. Knees brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. We're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Looks as if they'll stay aggressive here. They go 5 wide on 2nd and 3.
Oh, here we go with this shit.
He's looking to throw. It's complete. They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there. Kentucky right back to the line. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He's going to take off. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. How about this? They go empty on 2nd and 2. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down.
2nd and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback will audible.
Oh my word, bro. Put the fucking route in.
They'll throw it on first down. Going to try to get it himself. At the 40, there he goes. Afterburner's coming. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide out in motion.
Oh, boy.
To the air, it's Vandergrift. Pressure unleashes one deep.
So can I get that corner out? Can I please get that corner?
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Dialing up a second down pass play. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Kentucky. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense is that absolutely
Tyreek gonna come back, or
just he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And right down the middle. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. He'll bring it out to the 25. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. To throw, it's Dart. He's got an open man. They just barely saved themselves from giving up a score on the final play of the third period, and will carry that one into the fourth.
Yeah.
That's the end of Kentucky 38, Ole Miss 21.
If it ain't broke, don't break it.
First down to start the drive after the break. Looking to move it through the air. Finds a man on the right.
So we do it, guys.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Gets it out quickly.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Off play action.
No time.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller.
Bro, hit that nigga.
If you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
And the Rebels trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Snap in the shotgun.
Yeah.
And it's his fourth interception of the night. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Wildcats. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return.
And that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling
it. That bullshit ain't gonna keep working.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ole Miss ready ready to send the offense onto the field. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give them.
Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Looking for a man. It's Dart. Feeling some heat. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. They keep attacking through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Harris. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they got enough for the first down. The Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Looking to go up top on first down. Let it fly. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Wildcats. How about that D coming up with a play like that?
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays. And the defense just continues to
I ain't got to put my offense back on the field. That's 14, just defense.
And he makes the extra point. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here.
That ain't there.
And that would be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter if they could have done it.
Get that nigga another one.
Trailing this much in the fourth quarter, the offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them and get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job in cover.
He'll take a deep shot here. And he throws yet another interception. Does he know which colored jerseys they're wearing?
Oh, get out of here!
Got some room to run. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Kentucky! What a great play by the defense. Paying it off with the interception return. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense returns you.
The defense that put up 21 by themselves. Oh my God! Wow!
They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Dropping back, it's Dart. Throws for the tight end.
Drop that.
Will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game.
Oh, you got that off?
Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. snagged in the middle. It's
So they just gonna
well.
keep letting him get his last minute shit
Really
out.
nice
Okay.
job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy. The accuracy, the decision-making, the athleticism, everything has been on display.
Comes out throwing on first down. Now adjusting. With the catch, it's crease corn. That's where they'll mark him a very productive play and a first down. Really good job when this play went off script, and that's the job of a tight end. Find the soft spot and stay in the quarterback's under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. And the Rebels headed quickly to the line.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas. And that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the fourth quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field.
Good throw. I don't know why that nigga went far
He
back.
thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. Back to throw. It's Dart. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The back goes in motion. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Traffic picked off.
What is that over? Oh,
Through the
dang.
defense.
Boy, I was going to take that bitch
Down
to the
after a
crib.
good return on the interception.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much, late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to
So
pass
D-Mo
the
be a
football.
thing.
We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
He'll take the deep shot. He holds it in, and nobody's close. He's loose. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they
Another
just
11-second
keep
tutty.
piling points on the scoreboard.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And he puts through the extra point. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Come on.
21.
You can still come back.
And
I
no
don't know how
chance
you.
at a
I don't even
return
know how
here.
you
They'll
able to
start
eat
the
right now. You
drive
should
at
be
their
sick
own
to your damn
25.
stomach with this damn stuff. Working them with this
The Ole
goddamn.
Miss offense
Working.
ready to go back to work. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week after watching the film and in practice. And they just got to take accountability. They have to understand, man for man, in this
That boy
offense,
scared of that
they've got to do a better
pressure.
job next time they're on the field.
Yeah, I'm
This
hurt.
defense has put a
Get that man out there
game
hurt. Look
together.
at
It
it.
is
Bow.
all the facets of defense together. Run defense,
50
pass
passes.
defense. They've been so
Crazy.
good, man. Dialed in. You can tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
And it's picked off. That kind of play can really get you going, not only on defense, but the great field position for the over to 37.
This is a beautiful
Oh.
situation for the defense. When you're
This
up by
is
2+
too
scores
good.
and you're in this situation, you know exactly
That boy been
what is
quiet
coming.
all
It's going
night.
to be a
That's why I like
pass.
to see.
They have to, because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
He dropped it. Come
And this
on,
is
5.
dropped.
He's trying to be great out here.
He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Yeah, that shit could
And
probably
how
been
about this
for a fumble.
offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. To the air, it's Vandergrift. Moves away as he feels pressure. Receiver looks it in, it's
They ain't
complete.
gonna play out one, but it's all
And the
good.
defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air.
What the fuck?
And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Coming after.
Fuck. Come on. I should have threw that bitch.
Got him. It's a sack, and what a stop.
He finally got some momentum
Defense
back.
to turn it over on down.
That nigga finally got some
1st
momentum
down for
back.
this offense. Give to the running
That's not
back.
gonna happen, sir. Come on. That's
Nowhere
not
to
gonna
run
drop
on that
out.
one.
Put
He
that bitch in the
loses
air.
4 on the carry.
Come on now.
The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. He's back to throw on 2nd down.
Woo! Come on, stop letting him get the ball
And he
out.
got smacked
Nah, I
just
like
as
it.
he
Ooh, he
released
good
the
with that.
pass. It's
Need that time on
incomplete.
that clock.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and
He
he
did.
needs a
He
bunch.
did. Come on.
Makes the grab.
Come
It's
on.
Parrish. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. And listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
Makes the catch.
Hey, he tried to do too much. He just ran straight.
Let's
Let's go!
The 4th down try goes awry, and that might just do it. Here comes the offense on 1st down. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment.
Like that motherfucker.
Looking to throw, it's Vandergrift. He fires to the left side.
Okay,
And
good
it's
job. Get out of
caught
bounds. Good job.
inside the 25. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage total. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Quarterback moving
Ah, why
out
he
of the
moved?
pocket. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Looking for the score.
Thank God.
It's
Whew, thank you.
incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Fuck.
The rankings, the odds makers, everything indicated that these guys had a big hill to climb. But they climbed it, they got to the top, and they get a landmark win.
And we know coaching staffs always do a great job trying to motivate their own guys and get them ready to play a ranked opponent. But David, to me, it looked like this team just wanted it more. They came out, they were the more physical team, and they did what they had to do at the end of the day to get this win.
Yeah, and how do you gain respect? You want respect, you talk about our team's a really good team. You want to build on that? You beat good teams. That's what you do. You beat ranked teams that people think a lot of. This team pulls off the ranked upset, and guess what? Now what happens? You start to maybe find your team in the ranked spot.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I don't even want to do them like that. But, you know, I ain't going to show the score yet. But I was cooking this nigga. Look at this shit. Boy, you don't get your fucking ass out of here, nigga. Talking about you better than me. Boy. Of course I get logged out. 30, 70, 28, 30.
Yeah.
Yo.